Hello Zebra Herd, welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Today, we are continuing our adventure of getting all of the side quests done. Now there's still quite a lot to do with them, and because of the nature of side quests, there's a lot of them in the game you just sort of stumble upon and there's no other way to find them. I do sort of have a comprehensive list of the ones that we still have remaining. I didn't look up like how to complete them or anything, because I think that's the fun part to stumble upon, but mostly just the ones that I'm missing and where to find them so that we don't spend forever trying to get them all done. But you know, it should make it a lot easier to get them done. With that being said, I think we have roughly about 30-ish side quests left to complete, maybe like 31. So we'll be working on that, and one of the first ones that we have to do should be found at the outskirts stable, which I believe is, yep, this one right over here. So let's see if this is still waiting for us. So there should be somebody tending the horses outside of this stable that we can talk to, maybe? If not, I'm a little confused on what exactly we're missing. Is it you over here? It is. Are the rumors true? Yeah. Which rumors? I'm glad to see you made it to Outskirts Stable. These horses are quite the charmers, huh? They used to be stabled southwest here in the Gerudo Canyon. But when the weather changed, after the upheaval, it took that stable by surprise. The horses couldn't handle the extreme temperatures, so I took them in. Say, have you heard any rumors about skeletal horses? If you take the road north, there's a place called the Sanadin Park Ruins. Folks say they appear there night after night. Are they spirits of the dead horses that can't move on? Or cursed horses born in the upheaval? Or, yeah, I'm sorry. I lose my head as soon as the conversation turns to horses. Well, I expect it's just a rumor, but if it were true, I'd sure like to meet one. So, the horse guard's request. Tafa, the horse guard at Outskirts Stable, is eager to see a skeletal horse he's heard about. It's rumored that they appear at night in Sanadin Park Ruins, north of the stable. You'll know them from the horse statue amid the ruins. So do we have that marked on your Sanadin Park? We've been there, and I was like so curious if there was something up with this place. I guess we should go here during the nighttime then. So I'll teleport over and we'll try to figure it out. All right, so of course we're over here, but first things first is we need to build a fire. So I'll do this, and I might need a different sword. Here, I'll use this one real quick. Got it. Oh, before I do that, I think there's a golden apple over here. Thank you, golden apple for me. Running back over this way. Let's wait until night and see if we can't find one of those, I think they're called stall horses. They're sort of spooky, but we'll find one. We'll get this done for sure, but it just takes some time and effort, right? So, I don't see one at a glance, but I'm sure if we head over, we'll find something. There's a bunch of monsters, but no horses among them. There's a treasure chest there though, if I'm curious about that. Have I ever gotten it before? I don't think I've bothered, but I'll save it for later. We got so much I wanna do today, so. Yeah, right now my goal is really just to grind through as many side quests as I can. Oh yeah, I see a couple of them already. So I think I've already gotten one pictured. So my goal would just be to land on top of one and bring it over to the one guy. Okay, so maybe I'll wait right about here. Make extra sure I've gotten one pictured. It looks like I have. I will have to clear my album sometime soon though. I don't know if there's much more I can do there, but at the park ruins, I just want to, oh, I'm on ya! That was so cool actually. Whoa, we're zooming. All right, they make crazy noises. Whoa. And I can soothe you? I gotta be honest, I don't think it really does much, but man, is it spooky to ride something like this. It's surreal. But we're just gonna follow the path. I don't know if it's gonna be like a big jump, and I don't want silly things to happen, so I figure we'll just head back through the normal way. Somebody over here, but yikes, sorry, I'll leave you be. But if we keep going down this way, we'll be able to get back to that stable. We're running by a whole bunch of people. They'll have quite the story to tell when they see us zooming by on a skeleton horse. All right, gotta get across the big scary bridge, but nothing we can't handle, right? Making some pretty good time. All right, and once we get there, it's as easy as just talking to them, I would hope. So that'll be a good quest to just get out of the way straight away. All right, we got the Manhala Bridge. Whoa, be careful, be careful. All right, we're almost there. You can do it. There it is. And we have you marked on our map, right? Oh, we don't. Let's get that fixed. Eventually, we'll get you to reach your friend. Just not now, I'm busy. Okay, so heading over here. More monsters around here. Not too worried about that. This horse is so speedy though. I definitely appreciate it. Great way to get around. All right, I'm almost there. Are you still here? You are. Okay, so wait, turn around. Whoa. Now let's be slow about it. Go this way. One more time. Normal trot, you got it. And then chat with you. A real skeletal horse? Is that the skeletal horse? I can't believe it really exists. Hey, Precious, if you're lonely on your own, would you like to stay with me? Are you? So, I see. You already have plenty of friends. Thank you, traveler. I can scarcely believe my own eyes. You know, if I thought this beauty was alone in the world, I'd try to take care of it myself. But it seems like it has friends somewhere deep and dark, so I'm not worried. Now take this, it's the least I can do. We get a purple rupee, definitely a good prize for our troubles. Oh, and one more thing. Here's 1 pony point for your trouble. Only a couple points away from another reward, but at this point it's just repeating rewards. Save up those points to get all kinds of prizes. With that, I've now seen everything. Say, have you ever tamed any other animals? Ones that aren't horses? When I was young, I tried to tame forest animals like bears and deer, but I was thrown off, sent flying in fact. I wonder if it's possible to tame anything besides horses. Wouldn't that be amazing? If someone rode up here on a creature other than a horse, then I'd really have seen everything. So the horse guard's request not quite done. When Toffa was young, he went into the forest to try to tame bears and deer, but always failed. Now he wants to see a tamed creature that isn't a horse. You just want a little bit of everything, don't you? Well, I don't know if the Stell horse really needs to be brought back necessarily, but I need to go back because I know there's the one goat that was over there. I don't know if that would work. I mean, I think if we could find a deer, maybe that would work. So let's see what we can find. Okay, so right below the shrine we were at, there are a couple of deer chilling out. Now, I don't know if it has to be one of the bigger ones, but I figure I'll start with having stealth armor and we'll just try to be really careful. I can see one with antlers right here. And I just wanna see if I can't just ever so gently. Oh, it worked! Oh man, soothe quick. Soothe quick. There's a lot of plants around here too. Whoa, I'll have to come back here. Some Endura carrots would be nice. But I'm a little bit scared of how we're getting down from here, because I don't think it's like that. Okay, oh, there's some eggs up there too. Is there really a way to get down? I don't think so. We're in a bit of a troubled situation here, aren't we, partner? All right, maybe I could just go back up. When you can't go down, I guess you go up. I don't know if that's a saying or not, probably not. I can see a lot of situations where that might not be useful, but okay, no. You're turning on your own right now. Let me try to soothe you a bit more, maybe that would help. Come on, we got it. Right over here. Yep. And then, oh no. I know. I think that's sorta doable though, don't you think? If we could just go over this little corner. It's a little bit of a decline, but nothing we can't handle. Okay, you can't handle it. There's gotta be a way to get you around. It's just definitely not this way. This is cool that I can do this though, for sure. Just where do I go from here? I might have to find a different one in a location that's a lot more manageable, because this isn't working out so well. Yeah, that one ran off, but it's okay. So we are just going to grab a bunch of stuff here, because there's so much stuff here, which, you know, I have a lot of some of this stuff, not as much of the others, If I could just not do that. Yeah, Nobo, could you just get out of here? Okay, I roasted a swift carrot, a fragrant swift carrot that's been lightly roasted. It doesn't have any special effects, but we'll still restore some health. Cool, let's get some normal swift carrots now. And try to find a deer that's not on a mountain. Okay, well, I've been looking around this forest. I found some deer, but they were already running away. But now, finding a Korok seed. Okay, there we go. Why is it all so close together? I'm not sure. Where did this next one go? Oh, it's right back here. Okay, that was a little confusing. Nice to find you. I don't know, 31 Korok seeds. I'm looking for a deer. I have like full silent gear on right now. I have all my stuff unequipped just so that I can be as silent as I can muster. And I'm still having a really hard time finding a deer that I can just jump on. It's a little silly, to say the least, but maybe I'll find one eventually. I got it, okay, I've been waiting for my chance here. Soothe. There we go. I got it. Okay, we're looking good. I just need to head down this way and bring this one back now. Now you are not as quick as the one with horns, but I don't mind too much as long as we can get to where we're going. You're definitely pretty difficult to control as well. You're okay, you're okay. Keep going. Oh no, oh no, oh. Yeah, it's really harder than you might think just to go in a straight line. It just really wobbly, goes back and forth. We're slowly getting there. And once we do, we'll just sort of talk to the guy at the stable again. So this quest actually ended up being more involved than I anticipated. Keep going. The bridge is scary, but nothing we can't handle. These people are approaching us, but it's okay, please don't go that way. Go this way. Got it. Definitely not as fast as the stall horse. Then maybe we can shortcut over this way. I think we can. And look at that, there's more deer around here. Guess I should have tried to go for that, but too late now. We're just gonna keep going. It just, when you really try to like pick up the pace, I wonder if I could ride one of the hogs. There's no way. There's no way you can ride one of the hogs, right? That would be really funny. Okay, please leave me alone. If you attack my deer, I'm gonna be really upset. Okay, keep running, keep running. Almost there. Almost. Come on. Don't go that way. Go this way. Just trying to soothe. Almost there, getting real wobbly. And I've made it. There we go. What? That beautiful beast. Is that a mountain deer? What a treat, thank you. The last time I tried to ride one of these, it tossed me off quicker than you could say, stop, that's a wild animal. But what an adorable beastie. That cute nose, those sweet eyes. Oh dear, I nearly lost myself. Please, take this. All right, the silver rupee, thank you. Oh, and one more thing. Here's 1 pony point for your trouble. So nice, we got another 100 rupees there. Save up those points to get all kinds of prizes. I've been taking care of these horses my whole life, but there are still surprises out there. I guess there's a lot more to the world than what's right in front of your face. If I want to learn everything I can about horses, and I do, then I guess I'll have to stick around a long, long time. All right, so the horse guard's request complete. Topha was overjoyed that you showed him so many marvelous creatures, fulfilling his dearest wish. He's resolved to live a long life so he can learn more about extraordinary horses. Awesome. Okay, well that's one of the many quests I wanted to start working on in today's episode. The next one I wanted to do is gonna be over at Riverside Stable this time. So let's go and check that one out. So at Riverside Stable, over this way, with the whole crowd playing all their music, but over here at this giant pen, we have you. Cluck, here cuckoos. Ah, it's no use, what should I do? I need to sort this out and fast or I'm gonna be in big trouble. What's wrong? Ah, forgive me. Oh, I mistook you for somebody else. Maybe don't sneak up on a guy who's clearly having a bad day. I was sure you were someone from the stable. You're the guy who saved us after that mishap with the monster parts, right? Whew, talk about a bad meal. Say, being as you're such a helpful sort, maybe you can help me out of the bind I'm in now. There used to be 6 cuckoos here, see? And I was hungry, and I figured where there are cuckoos, there are eggs. But when I got close, all except one flew away. Now it looks like I stole them. Do you know what happens to cuckoo thieves around here? Well, neither do I, but probably nothing good. I know what you're thinking. How far could they get with those little wings? They must be nearby. And you'd be right about that, but as soon as I get close, they'll scram. I really need to get the other 5 cuckoos back inside the fence before someone from the stable finds out. Well, I can help with that, the feathered fugitives. Telly lost 5 cuckoos. He has to find them all and get them back inside the fence before the stable staff find out what he's done. You've returned 0 of them for now, but let's go ahead and do that. Maybe I can talk to you to get a little bit of a tip of where they are. I guess that waiting for anything that's flown in the coop is useless. I can't seem to catch a single runaway bird, let alone 5, or all 5. If those missing cuckoos aren't inside the fence soon, the folks at the stable are gonna be decidedly not thrilled. Where are they? They can't have gone too far, right? Okay, so you're not gonna give me any tips, but at first glance, I do see one right here enjoying the tunes. Can't blame you for that one. I'm gonna grab you real quick. Didn't even try to get away. I don't think this guy's very good at catching the cuckoos, but that's okay because I am, and I can just toss you in there like that. I almost threw you too far, that wouldn't have been good. Hi. I don't know if, I got a picture of you, yes I do. So that's 1 cuckoo down. I got 4 more to go. I don't see any in here. Could there be one in the well? I would sure hope not. But I guess, I should try to jump down just to be extra sure. Okay, any cuckoos down here? No. Relieved about that, because that would have been such a pain. Okay, I'm back out here in the water. I didn't know I could actually elevate through to the water, but that does make me a bit confused on where the next one is. What about out here? Any cuckoos around here? Maybe one inside? Oh, there is one inside, sheltering from the rain. So I'll pick you up real fast and bring you over. So this will be cuckoo 2 of 5. Not appreciate getting picked up right now, are ya? All right, ready, and maybe I could just drop you this time. Okay, now what I want, pick you up, give you a toss, and you make it. So if I talk to you now, I have to get the cuckoos back inside the fence or the folks at the stable will have my hide, huh? What? The missing cuckoos? 1, 2. Your cuckoo search is coming along nicely, huh? Yeah, I really appreciate it. Unfortunately, 3 are still missing. They must be near the stable, but where? I have to get them back inside the fence, and fast. Okay, so you're not gonna even give me any tips for where I can find more of them, but maybe I could just climb up here to get a vantage point, and maybe if we're lucky, there'll be one up here. Doesn't seem like it. Maybe there'll be one. I mean, you never know. We have found some interesting things up here before. Is there a cuckoo waiting for me? I knew it. All right. Can I glide with you? I think I can. I can just gently fall over. That's so cool. So this will be cuckoo number 3. I can only imagine that this was supposed to be the hardest one to find. I'll take a bird egg for my troubles, but I wanna go over here. This is the next area I'm curious about. There's not any by the dock. Any by this like little building equipment? What if I were to bring cuckoos from other locations? If I just picked up a cuckoo from somewhere else and ran it all the way over here, do you think it would count? Probably not, but maybe. How would anyone really tell? Okay, I'm not seeing too much over here. There was already one by the music area. We found one inside and we found one on top. So if I had to guess, I wouldn't imagine it would be much farther out than up here. And that seems to be the case. But none by the fire. None hiding with the horses or anything like that. Ooh, I hear one. I just heard a cluck. Where are you? I heard you. Are you up in the tree? Get over here. You're a silly one. All right, so we'll go ahead and throw you in, which means we're only missing one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll have the 6th one. Okay, not exactly what I wanted. Pick you up, put you down. No, there we go, got it. So, I'm guessing over by the tents over here. That's my best guess. Any cuckoos over here? Bugs aren't food. I know. I mean, I guess they can be. I don't know if we can use them for any cooking ingredients. I don't think it would be this far out. So I guess I might have to look around a little bit. So I am not quite sure what else I might have missed. Oh, I see ya. Way out there in the water, huh? How am I gonna get you over though? I'll just dash over for now and maybe we could just make the jump. I'm not quite sure. How did you get over to begin with? I mean, I guess you just flew over, huh? All right, ready from here. There you go, you got it. No, wait, it didn't work. Okay, you're back. I can maybe just try it one more time. Ah, come on. If I was like at the very edge of it, maybe. One more time. I'm guessing I'm supposed to build some kind of boat, but I don't want to. Oh, that was a good one, but still not quite enough. Okay. Maybe I could build something that'll float really fast. Yeah, just like a sled. Would a sled float in this situation? I don't know. Or I could, I don't know. I could try it really quickly. Take out the device. No. Do this. Does this float? Hey, what are you doing? All right, jump and throw. Okay, didn't even need to. Wait, you get back here. Can't run with you like that. Gotta keep that in mind. I don't know if I can go into here. Okay, I can. That's not even the pen. I don't know why I thought that was the pen. Keep going, jump over this, and boom, final cuckoo, the feathered fugitives. Telly was scrambling to find 5 missing cuckoos. You searched the stable, found the cuckoos, and put them all back inside the fence. I did. I have got to get those cuckoos back inside the fence or the folks at the stable will have my hide. Huh? What? The missing cuckoos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5? All 5 are here. Your cuckoo search is coming along nicely, huh? Not only nicely, it's completed. You did it. It's almost embarrassing. After all your help with the meat and rice bowl incident, you've saved my hide yet again. You're my hero. It's just, how do I put this? I really don't want anyone to know the, you know what went missing. So, here. We got the silver rupee, thank you. We're making a lot of money today. You might think of this as hush money, and yes, that's what it is. But the operative word there is money. You like money, don't you? So take it. Now, let's both pretend like this never happened. Farewell. All right, so feathered fugitives complete. Telly was relieved to see that the 5 cuckoos he'd lost were back inside the fence. He gave you 100 rupees to keep quiet about the cuckoos going missing. Now's my chance. Hello, thanks so much for your help finding the cuckoos. I'd hate for them to run away again, so from now on, I'll be extra careful when I take their eggs. Thanks again for helping with that situation. I owe you one. Did you come looking for eggs too? It seems like folks are allowed to pick up the eggs here. Well, few are left behind at least. With this rain drowning out the footsteps, we might be able to get in there without ruffling any cuckoo feathers. I need 1 egg, just 1. Then I'll have all the ingredients to make an egg tart. Egg tart? You've never made an egg tart? You don't know what you're missing. Here, try it. Oh, hang on, I forgot. I don't have one. The ingredients are hard to get a hold of. You need goat butter, tabantha wheat, cane sugar, and a bird egg. Goat butter's not hard to get. You can buy it in Kakarika Village to the east of Hatena Village, or Hatena Village to the southeast. But like the name would imply, tabantha wheat only grows to the northwest in the Tabantha region. And cane sugar? The closest source is Goron City to the northeast. You might say that sounds like a lot of work for a tart, and you'd be right. All right, well, maybe we'll make one eventually. Not on my list at the moment. We're gonna be trying to figure out where we need to go next. So apparently for this next one, I need to go all the way to the bridge that's supposed to connect Rito Village to the Lucky Clover Gazelle. And I guess there might be something to do there. If we could actually fix the bridge, that'd be really cool. But I can't believe I didn't notice this one when we completed all the other quests. But let's see if that's the case. It looks like, yeah, there's people hanging out here. How did I miss you guys? Hi, we must rebuild the bridge. All right, for now. Now that the blizzard has passed, I'd like to repair the bridge so that supplies can arrive in the village. Sadly, we're not equipped for a major rebuilding project, but I've heard there are Hylians who are skilled in construction. Say, you're a Hylian. Do you know anyone who can help? Sounds like you need a good carpenter. I know. What about that guy at Lookout Landing? If he could build an incredible structure like that, I bet he'll have no problem fixing up your bridge. His name was, oh shoot, I don't remember, but it ended in Sun. Fantastic. Yes, he sounds up to the task. However, I can't leave the village right now, well, with my defense duties. We'll have to dispatch an emissary to Lookout Landing in my place. But who to send? Everyone's so busy. Well, I can help with that. The Rito rope bridge. Gassane and Hwanel are in a bind as they want to repair the rope bridge destroyed in the blizzard, but can't find anyone skilled in construction. However, they say there is a skilled carpenter at Lookout Landing. Apparently, this person's name ends in Sun. It's a little confusing. I mean, if it's Bolson, wouldn't that be somebody, or Hudson maybe, or one of them? Wouldn't that not be there? I guess I could talk to you guys again. I bet the carpenter at Lookout Landing will be able to restore this bridge. His name was, it's on the tip of my tongue. There's no use. All I can remember for sure is that it ends in Sun. That's all right. The information you've given me is enough to go on. If I could, I'd drop everything, head to Lookout Landing, and bring that Hylian back here. However, my defense duties come first. I have to stay here for now and ensure the village is safe. Then again, a broken bridge is hardly safe either. What to do? It's funny that they're basically ignoring that we're even here. But we'll go back to Lookout Landing and we'll get this one started. So who could be here whose name ends in Sun that built the place? I don't think it's Carson, but maybe? Link, hello there. So, what do you think of the old handy dandy Skyview Tower, huh? The Skyview Towers are a result of the sweat and toil from those of us at Hudson Construction. Per charted out the design work. Naturally, but the project was huge in scale and it's all over the world. I knew we'd end up building things that catapult people into the wild blue yonder. All right, work at Lookout Landing is nearly wrapped up, which also means I'm out of work. You wouldn't know anybody who needs a carpenter, would you? The Rito's bridge? They need someone to rebuild their bridge, huh? Sounds easy enough. I heard it fell apart when that blizzard struck Rito Village. But if they're looking to have it fixed, that strange weather must have died down, huh? Well then, no time to gab. I'll have that bridge looking good as new in less than no time. Son and done. All right, so I guess Carson's off. That was exactly the person to talk to. The Rito bridge updated. The skilled carpenter at Lookout Landing was Carson. You explained the situation to him, and he enthusiastically agreed to help and hurried off to the job site. Time to report to Hwanel and Gassane. All right, well, this seems really simple so far, which I mean probably just means that we're just going to run into some complications right now. Let's go find out. So right over here, it looks like they're already chit-chatting. Hi, everybody.
Aww.
I'm sorry, Carson. I wish we had more building supplies for you to use. Now, Gassane, this is my fault, not yours. I was too rosy with my estimates. What happened? Oh, Link, it's about the bridge job. We've hit a bit of a snag. See, the thing's in worse shape than I accounted for. Carson here estimates that we're short 20 pieces of wood. Is that right? Yep, we may be able to get what we need by chopping down trees, but that'll be a whole project in itself. Goodbye, let me see how much I have. So what do we do? Sticky stitch this. So the Rito rope bridge updated. Carson arrived at the work site, but there isn't enough wood for the project. Repairing the broken bridge will require a total of 20 pieces of wood. Gather some wood. So before I do that, I just wanted to make sure I have like, enough to keep me going after, or if I need to go out of my way to get more later. I have 46, so I can definitely offer you some. I had no idea this job would be so big that it needed 20 pieces of wood. In retrospect, this is a bridge we're talking about, so I guess it makes sense. Here you go. Not even half of what I have. It's wood, 20 pieces of it. Must have been a real pain in the neck collecting that on your own. You sure I can have it? Of course. Aces, thanks much. All right, that's all the materials. Come on, Gassine, time to fix this busted bridge of yours. Son and done. Gassine, let's plonk this down a little farther to the left. Not that far. It's falling down the cliff. Timber! Phew, good catch. Those wings sure come in handy, huh? Or wingy. Hey, don't set your tail down there. It's a support beam, not a perch. And now, for the finishing touch. Here goes. Quick and quality blink and we're done. That's why every son chooses Hudson Construction. Okie dokes, feeling pumped. Gonna get this done in one fell swoop. Sounds exciting. Son and done. All right, so let's see what you cooked up here. Wow, the bridge, it's finished. Amazing, fantastic. Now we can carry supplies across. I gotta say, I was a little worried about how it turned out, but what a beaut. You could hit this bridge with 10 blizzards at once and it wouldn't so much as creak. With that done, life in Rito Village should return to something like normal. I will take responsibility for guarding the bridge. Please, accept this gift. Whoa, another silver rupee. I had that money set aside for repairing the bridge, but I hope you'll get some use out of it. And with that, I'm off to Lookout Landing. Gassine, if you ever need my help, just say the word and I'll come running. No problem's too small. Thank you, that's very reassuring. And the same goes for you. You have an open invitation to call upon our help. A bridge connecting Hylians and the Rito, literally and otherwise. This is gonna make a great article. All right, that's great. So there we go, another quest completed, the Rito Rope Bridge. You handed the wood over to Carson and he repaired the broken bridge. Flanell and Gassine were relieved and returned to their posts. So that was actually quite an easy one. Really glad to get that out of the way. Okay, so when it comes to finding the next quest, we're actually not too far off. It should be a little bit up from there. Around this area should be another quest to complete, probably with this little box. It's probably some kind of little place to station out on. So I will be going over to the Sahiro Shrine and looking around a little bit for the next one. All right, so we've made it over here. This is obviously a place we've explored before, but I guess if we head over this way, there might be a little bit more for us to find. All I know is the location of the quest. That's all I wanted to look into so that, we're not stuck forever trying to figure things out. But I guess somewhere up this hill, at least there's some building materials, which I'd imagine means that, yeah, there's somebody up here. Hi there. Now, how do I get food? What a disaster. I came all this way to scrounge mushrooms and now this. I'll never get to the deep parts of the cave with a messed up wing. Are you okay? Chill shrooms grow all over this cave, so I figured it'd be a prime spot for scavenging a little food. But cold water is built up in here now, and I can't pick any chill shrooms without crossing it. Ordinarily, my wings would take me right over a little pond like this. But I hurt my wing in a small scrap with monsters. I don't see how I can fly over the pond in this condition. The worst part is, I was just bragging to the folks in the village that I'd bring back even more chill shrooms than last time. If I don't come back with at least 10 of them, there'll be an egg on my face. Is this enough? I mean, I'll offer that first, but hold on. There are still some caves where the cold water lingers. Guess we're not totally free from the blizzard's effects. You might want to be careful poking your own beak in any caves. All right, so crossing the cold pool. Verla came to Talanto Peak Cave to collect 10 chill shrooms, only to find that cold water had accumulated inside. With his wings still injured from a fight with monsters, Verla has no way to cross the pool. Well, I can help out with that. I came to this cave to gather chill shrooms deep inside, but the cold water pooling in there means that's not happening. If you're going in there too, careful you don't slip. Fall in that cold water and your muscles might get too chilled to swim back out. If I hadn't hurt my wing in a small scrap with some monsters, I could have crossed the pool in a few short flaps. How am I going to face the other villagers without 10 chill shrooms I promised to bring back? Is this enough? Here you go. You really don't mind giving me this whole heap of mushrooms? Seems like you must have gone to a lot of trouble collecting this many. But if you're sure, then thanks a bunch. I can't just take them for free though. Here, why don't I give you this? A purple rupee. We're getting money all over the place today. Now I can make good on all my big talk. You know, this isn't the only cave in these mountains with pools of freezing water. Be careful where you explore. All right, so crossing the cold pool complete. When you gave Burla the 10 chill shrooms, he gave you a purple rupee as a reward. Burla was relieved to be able to return to the village with his head held high. Thank you so much. Now I can return with my head held high. That's what we just read. All right, cool. So we will just head into this cave because this is not one I've been into. Discovery, Talanto Peak Cave. So what's the deal with this one? I mean, obviously it's a cave. There's stuff to explore. Is there anything on the bottom? Doesn't seem like it. I feel like the most effective way to get across that would be to, there's not like anything on the top, right? Doesn't look like any openings. I don't think so. So if I could just, ooh, make it. That was perfect. Get a couple of extra chill shrooms, because you know, I went down a little bit, but not anything I can't recover from. Oh, I do need the sticky lizards. I need to remember that. Sticky lizards for the frog, maybe? Got that one, and then, oh, that was good. Okay, grab it. I don't know what happened to the other one though. We'll find it. There's gotta be a frog, a bubble frog somewhere in here too. In the meantime, if I could break this open, we'll try to use, probably not the rare stone talus hammer because that thing does major damage. Ooh, what about the igneo talus hammer? There we go. Get that, get some of this. Oh, there you are. But there's gotta be more around here in terms of goodies and rewards. It's a little dark, so it's hard to see and tell exactly, but maybe back the way I came. Maybe there's just a way to melt this. If so, I don't think it's working. Maybe there is a way up there. Okay, that's not gonna help. I'm a little confused, but somewhere around here should be a frog. And that frog should just give me a way through. Yeah, oh no, unbearable cold. Not good, not good. Didn't really fall in that the way I meant to. Just gonna get across the rest of it just like that. Got it. Maybe I missed the entrance, maybe it's just one of these. I don't think so. I don't wanna throw anything up there because I feel like it'd sort of be a waste if I mess it up. I could have just walked past it before. I'm just sort of looking around this cave to see if there's any sign. I mean, it sounded like I think that's just the sound of it simmering because it's so cold in here. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. One of these might lead to something. Oh, yeah, definitely. Okay, how did I miss that? Here, I'll do this. I'll have this push me over, sort of, kind of. Okay, not good. Come on, go. It's definitely up there. I can see it. How did I not see that? Here, go over. Just like this. An obvious opening right here and a little, frog. Okay, come on. Get this. And then don't attack me. I'm going to attack you, All right, another bubble gem for us. Very cool. So pretty productive stuff there with the 37 bubble gems. I think there's still many more left to go, but that is definitely a step in the right direction. So with that one done, let's figure out what our next quest is gonna be. So the next one actually isn't too far off from where we already are, as far as I can tell. I think it's somewhere up here, maybe? Yeah, I think it might be right up on top of this thing. So somewhere around here, I'll keep looking for it. I think, yeah, it'll be up here. So I'll put a marker there and we'll try to head over. Not too many locations around here to get to it very easily. Maybe I'll just use the Skyview Tower. Okay, so you can sort of see in the distance here, there's a fire on top of this mountain. I had the marker there, so it makes it a little bit harder to see. But that's gotta be something right there. So just gonna keep getting over there as close as I can. And you can also check to see, like I haven't been in this area too much besides like the main path. I have been over there, which is that thing there. So don't have to worry about that. We're just flying over this way. And I guess that means I really walked right by this, not even realizing it. But you know, that's sort of what happens in a game this big with so many things to do. And that's why eventually I just rely on a list. Okay, we're almost there, getting closer and closer. Looks like we got some monsters flying around too. They want some problems here, huh? All right, I'll try to get rid of some of them. Thank you, never mind. Okay, I'll leave it for later. But yeah, somebody's up here. Do you need our help? Oh, I'm stuck. Helping out a lot of Rito right now.
Oh.
You there, are you here because you noticed my signal fire? It's about time someone did. See, I got spotted by some monsters. They want to snatch the supplies I collected from Snowfield Stable. Those pests. Normally I'd have dealt with them, no problem. But against the swarm, there wasn't much I could do but set a signal fire and wait for help to arrive. Sadly, unless you have a pair of wings I'm not seeing, I doubt you can reach the monsters up there. I'll just have to hang tight and wait for my friends to notice I'm gone. Supply eyeing Fliers. Huck was transporting supplies from Snowfield Stable to Rito Village when he was beset by monsters. Now the monsters are circling above him, greedily eyeing the supplies. So we'll have to find a way to help. Maybe I should have been a little bit more careful with flying in, but Snowfield Stable was generous to donate these supplies. And then flying monsters find me while I'm taking them off to Rito Village? What kind of luck is that? The moment I let my guard down, they'll steal the supplies. I'm glad you spotted my signal fire, but these monsters can fly and you can't. See the problem? Guess I'll just wait here for my friends to see me out here. All right, so instead of doing that, oh, and there's a shrine nearby apparently? Which way? This way? I'll keep that in mind for later. Maybe just right after this. Instead of listening to you, I'm going to build a contraption that might get me up there. However I can do that. I'm guessing the best way would just be to do a little of this one, hot air balloon. It's not too expensive, so I can put that together and just get my own flame emitter, because I have a bunch of them now. Oh, I have 10, but here, let that build. And then take out the vise. Get it right over here and get going. And then once we're up there, shouldn't be a problem, I would hope. And if I really just want to, I guess I didn't even need to fly up here. If I use something like the key size, that might be enough just to get it for me. Speaking of which, where are they? Not by most users, by type, I guess. I gotta go all the way over to the monster pieces. Sometimes I wish there was a better way to do this. But the key size should, here you go. Gotcha. Yeah, maybe I really didn't need it. Here, I'll do this. I didn't even need it for that one. Or that one, there we go. Supply eyeing Fliers. You defeated the monsters, clearing the way for Huck to transport the supplies. Report to Huck and give him the good news. Will do. Hi, Huck. Amazing. What the? You didn't even have wings. How'd you fight monsters so high up? Yeah, who cares? What matters is you did it. Great work. Now I can get these supplies from Snowfield Stable back to my village. Please, let me give you something for your efforts. It's less than you deserve, but it's also all I have. A purple rupee, I'll take it. Now I better deliver these supplies before monsters show up. Take care. All right, so he's off. And there we go, the supply eyeing Fliers complete. You let Huck know that you defeated the monsters. Relieved that he could finally take Snowfield Stable's donation to Rito Village. He gave you a purple rupee for your efforts. So another quest done. Ow! Ow, it landed on me. Okay, rude. That was another quest done. Let's figure out where we're going next. I mean, I guess we could. There's a shrine of light nearby. And according to this, it's like really, really nearby. So I'm keeping an eye on that as I fly over in this direction. Down below, I mean, clearly it's not here. So maybe there's a cave nearby? I gotta figure this out. If I had to guess, like, maybe in here or in here. Okay, wait a minute. That looks like some kind of thing I can get into. And if there's a cave over there, I would really like to find, you know, another shrine. So let me try checking out this area, especially since I've never ever been down there. It has to be something. What is it called again? The, Kopiki Drifts. Interesting, whoa. There he is, pretty big. All right, let's head down here then and take a good look around, see what we can find. See some monsters. I'm not seeing anything over here in terms of like cave opening, but if we go farther down, yeah, there's a big opening right down this way. Let's get you. Gotcha. Ooh, but it's not enough. Do I have any more flame stuff? I do, okay, ruby staff. See ya. All right, grab some of that, run back over here, and figure this out. Whoa, discovery! Kopiki Drifts Cave. So, just need to get over there for that shrine. I don't know if it'll be a shrine quest, but hey there. If I could get over to you, and then, oh yeah, there we go. I need to reach that somehow. Not quite gonna reach from here. Yeah, okay, not a convenient spot, but we find a way to make it work. Awesome. Nice to get rid of the ice lakes. Because right here, we have Feathered Edge. That's cool, but I don't need it. So, ice lake stone, ice fruit. No bubble frog in here though. That's what I was hoping for. Not really what I'm finding. Okay. Get that for some easy rock salt, sure, why not? And some amber. We'll get the bomb flower here. And I guess we'll work on this a bit. I do see more ways to get around. So I might wanna work on that, because yeah, this is gonna be unbearably cold. So I don't wanna lose all my health to this. I think no matter how much we boosted our health there or cold resistance, I think that's gonna happen. Gotcha. Not gonna get away from me this time, sorry. And boom, yet another bubble gem, 38 in total. I will grab these giant ones and the hardy truffle. Always a fantastic thing to do. Okay, let's get to the shrine. Very cool to find one just out in the wild. We got the Nouda shrine at Tabantha Frontier. Oh my, and it looks like it's gonna be another one of these challenges, so that's cool. The shrine imprisons and purifies the ancient evil. Outside equipment is forbidden beyond this point. Okay. So, Proving Grounds Intermediate. Got a lot of things to prove, but this one hopefully won't be too bad. I would like to knock you out. Okay, I was thinking of just knocking you off of there, but I fully just knocked you out. Okay, so that's one construct done. Didn't set off the alarms or anything either, so we're in a pretty good spot with all that. I would like to fly over here then, and boom, great shot. Really great shot. And if you could just get up, I'll knock you out again. Now I'm sure I could have done some other stuff there. Whoa, this is crazy. Yeah, I need an electric charge for that. Not gonna worry about it for the time being, but I would like to knock you off. Yep, just like that. Oh, you didn't fall off all the way. Here. Gotcha, no, not enough. Ah, quick, one more time. There it is. And I'll take that spear, and then before you go crazy on me, I would like to switch to the spear and just equip whatever I can find. Just for some extra damage, I'll grab all this stuff, pretty nice. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Still plenty more bad guys to take on from that. Let's start with you over there. Okay. Oh no. Got it. Just trying to knock out some. If I can push them off with all that too, it'd be great. But so far not the case. I want to fuse with this. I want to break this open because I'm just curious to see what's inside. Nothing, all right. And then you over here, big slam, boom. Oh, okay, that hurt. If I run up to you and I push you, and I push you, and I push you, that doesn't do too much damage, but ow. Okay, I didn't know you could even do that. Okay, see, yeah, that's what I want. And then I can get over there. This is still my strongest weapon, so if I just, boom, boom, get you like that. That was pretty nice. A couple more swings does the trick. A strong construct bow is really good. So I back it up a little bit. Where did this last guy go? I don't know. I'm guessing, yeah, you're up there. So if I could just get a good angle on you. Hey. Gotcha. There we go, we win. Awesome. See, a pretty intermediate challenge. I can see why it's at that difficulty level. Your equipment will be returned to you. So I'm glad we got that out of the way fairly quickly. I think we have enough time for at least 1 or 2 more quests here. So let's get to that for sure. All right, so running over here, I would like to, boom, get this. So we got the Hardy Elixir, always nice to have that, and another shrine. I think this might be our 4th one. If it is, that means of course we can get another heart piece later on today. Okay, so now that we're out of that shrine, there should be another one here in the Hebra Mountains we can complete, and with this one, I think it's up here a little bit. This area is what we're looking for. So I'll try to find a way over there. Probably, if I just mark this on my map like this, I probably just wanna use the Skyview Tower. Fly over that way and see if we can't get another quest done. This might be the last one we do for today. We'll have to wait and see. So if I had to guess, it's probably this fire over here. Not so good though, is that it's right by a Gliok. Oh man, if I take a look at the map. I mean, that seems about right. I don't know. I'll fly around a little bit. We'll see if we get in trouble. Oh my. Because it says it's like right by, what, this area, I'm pretty sure? Which is just a rock, but if somebody's over there, then I guess I can try to find out. I really don't want to fight you right now. I've fought enough of those guys. We had a whole episode of just tossing around with them. I'm not seeing anybody over here. So I think it's maybe a little led astray with that concept. I think it has to be this fire, which this fire didn't start itself. Yeah, there's somebody over here. Hello? Are you stuck out here? Where's Teach out here? Hey, you. Happen to bump to a Hylian named Selmy around here? Maybe you've heard of her. Famous shield surfer, called the Duchess of Downhill back in the day. Anyway, she retired and took me and my buddy on as students. She's been teaching out of this area. Just recently, Selmy said she was going to build a new course for us to really push our shield surfing skills. She set off for that slope, but then she disappeared. Me and my buddy haven't been able to find her. She used to be a pro shield surfer, so you'd think she could shred her away out of any situation up here. Now, I think she might be in trouble. There were traces of shield surfing on the slope nearby. I followed those all over the place. The traces are of surfing in the snow cut off around this area. Still, I haven't found her anywhere. I followed the tracks again and again, but no signs of Selmy. I had no choice for now but to stop looking. I'm sending up a smoke signal. Hopefully Selmy, or my best buddy Russ, sees it. He's back at her lodge on Hebra Peak. You'd think that if Selmy was here, she would have seen the smoke by now, but nope, nothing. Maybe she's out here but can't move, or maybe she's stuck in a place where she can't see the smoke signal? The Duchess who disappeared. Former pro shield surfer Selmy has gone missing after leaving her lodge to create a new shield surfing course. Her student Finn is looking for her on the Byron snow shelf and said that her shield surfing tracks come to an end nearby. Where could Selmy be? So where are these tracks you're mentioning? Are they on this slope? Doesn't look like it. So I'll have to look around for exactly what you mean, but first we'll chat with you again. The traces of Selmy's shield surfing get cut off around this area, but I can't find her anywhere. I thought she might see the smoke signal and know I'm right here, but not yet, nope. Maybe she can't move, or maybe she's stuck somewhere she can't see the smoke signal at all. Okay, so I have 2 guesses. One, if there is actually, of course, the giant dragon nearby, the Gliok, maybe that has something to do with it. I just don't see where you see these trails at that you're mentioning. But if that was the case, where would she go? Into a cave. That's where you want to be able to find any sort, oh my, one more. There you go. Any sort of thing, any kind of fire trail. So maybe inside of this cave, discovery. East Byron Snow Shelf Cave. You know, Bo? You drill? Right here, boom. That was not bad. Still more to chop through though, so I will just do that really quick. One more time, there we go. That's enough to get through. So maybe we'll be able to find you down here. Hi, you okay? I really messed this up. It's Selmy, what? I thought I'd never see anyone in here. Oh, are you okay? Oh, I see. Yes, I am Selmy. Oh no, I've made my students worry about me. Guess I have been gone a long time. That terrible blizzard stopped, so I took advantage of the weather to go out and create a new course for my students. And then I found this cave. Just surfed right into it on my shield. Can't blame an old shield surfer for exploring, right? I went too far though. Where the cave got all closed off, I couldn't climb back out the way I came in. Worse yet, I heard rocks falling back up at the entrance. Thought it'd collapse at some point. I was starting to think I'd be stuck back here forever, and no one would even be able to find the cave. But if you're here, that means you can't get back the same way either, right? Well, I opened it. With any luck, we can find a different path that goes outside. Other than that, though, we've got no hope of escape. The Duchess who disappeared. While trying to develop a new course for shield surfing, Selmy went into the cave and found that she couldn't get back out through the entrance. She's trapped in the cave. Find some way to get Selmy out. Can't believe I got in all this trouble looking for a new surfing course. I'm glad that you came here, but we're stuck if we can't find a way or some other way out of this place. With any luck, we can find some different path that gets outside. Okay, so back over here at the least. I don't know if there'll be anything over this way, but I'm really curious. But we'll find, I hear a frog. I see a frog. There we go. Last strike for that bow, unfortunately, but we got plenty more where that came from. Ooh, and we also have this here where I can get amber and more amber. All right, bubble gem, 39 of them. Getting back over this way then. Obviously we have a path to follow here with another rock to bust open. So if I could just, no, hold on, dismount. Yunobo, can I get everybody besides Yunobo? There we go. Bust that open, it needs a little bit more. Huge slam, didn't really do as much as I was hoping. There we go, that's not so bad. Yunobo, if you wanna go again. Right there. Whoa, we got some extra stuff out of that. Can I pick this up? I need more space. I mean, I would think that this is a way out. Would this be enough for you? And I guess I'll try to clear it out myself just to make sure, and then I'll come back for you. It looks like this would lead to the end. Just gotta keep going. Oh, you know what? Shield surf it. Whoa, here we go. Hold on, I want this. I have a feeling this is good enough, but I need to go talk to her. Yeah, okay, hold on. I'm going back up there, let me grab, I got a ruby and a sapphire out of that one, well worth it. Very cool. We've got 2 more giant bright bloom seeds over this way. I'll grab this one, and that one, we're back up to 83 of them. There was a point where we didn't have any left. So I've done a good job with that. Let me run back to Selmy though, and let her know that we have a way out of here. Selmy, I'm coming. Another rock to break though. Actually 2, Bo? There we go. It all goes fine, but if I can just get a couple of it, that's easy enough, right? Yeah, I really should have talked to her first. I figured that if that was enough, she would say something, but she didn't. That's okay. There's rocks over there. Oh, the stone's blocking the way. They've crumbled. I feel wind coming from outside somewhere. I'll live another day, free to surf the slopes under the bright sky. I've got nothing to give you now as thanks, but I've got an idea. Whenever you like, stop by my lodge in the northwest of Hebra Peak. We'll talk more then. You can always spot it from the bonfire out in front, so watch for that if you decide to come find me. All right, I'd better head back so my students can stop worrying. Remember, find me at my lodge on the peak. All right, so you're running off. But for right now, the Duchess who disappeared. You dug through the rocks deep inside the cave and created a way for Selmy to get out. She was able to return to her students and wants to thank you at her lodge. You should be able to find it northwest of Hebra Peak. Look for the bonfire she keeps burning in front of the lodge. Okay, now I can have some fun. Whee, here we go. This is so cool. I love shield surfing so much. Can I grab this as I go by? No. All right, big turn, big turn. Got it pretty good. Keep it moving now. Now that I got all these rocks, I can get through it without, much of a worry. We're almost at the exit. Come on, and boom, we make a huge jump. Okay, that hurt a little bit. That's how far we fell. That was so cool, and it keeps going all the way down to the bottom of Sturdada Basin, which we haven't really been to this area yet, so it's still cool to fly through like this. Whoa, oh man, keep it moving. What else can we find around here? Oh, hey, wait, have we done this one? Yes, I have done this one. All right, I don't know who's trying to pick a fight with me. I'm gonna ignore it. And I think that's about everything around here, because I've already found that cave. So I can remove this marker and we can try to head over here so that we can continue the Duchess who disappeared. Okay, so I believe that I see it right over here. There's a big bonfire going on. So hopefully this is Selmy's cabin. Definitely is. So I don't know if we've really been around this area too much, not here, but around here. Doesn't really seem like it. I mean, it's saying that there's a shrine nearby too, so maybe I could try to find that after. Nearby down below. Yeah, probably down there if I had to guess. I'm really curious now. So maybe we can finish off everything today with a shrine too. We'll have to wait and see, but right over here we got Selmy's spot. This is so cozy, I like it. Let's head inside. Sorry I made you worry. Hi guys. Oh, I've been waiting for you. Thanks for coming all the way here. You saved Teach. Oh man, do we ever owe you one? I'm so stoked that Coach came back to us safe. Major respect from me, man. Who knows what would have happened to me if you hadn't come along. I've got to admit, getting some shield surfing in all through that cave was pretty darn great. But I'll be staying away from there for a while. That's for sure. Since I'm the one that really owes you for what you did, I'll be the one to reward you. Here, take this. Well, I've got a shield for you that's kind of unusual, but your shield pouch is full. Make some space for it, yeah? Okay, sure. This is cool. Let's go ahead and just drop maybe my most basic shield, which is this one, and talk to you again. So, you made some space. Good, now, please take this as thanks. Whoa, it's a strong Zonite shield. I thought it'd be something more unique, but thanks. I found that shield around some stones that, get this, fell from the sky. What a beautiful thought that there could be shield surfers like us way up there. I'll say it again. Thank you for getting me out of that cave. Also, now that the blizzard's over, come back here anytime you feel like shield surfing with us. I wasn't going to take on a third student, not with these two keeping me busy, but for you, I'll make an exception. Welcome, buddy. We owe you big time anyway for rescuing Teach. Yeah, see you on the slopes. Best way to learn. So the Duchess who disappeared completed. You went to Selmy's lodge in the vicinity of Hebra's Peak, where Selmy offered a word of thanks and gave you a reward. You went to Selmy's lodge in the vicinity of Hebra Peak, where Selmy offered a word of thanks and gave you a reward. She also accepted you as her third student and said to visit anytime you want to shield surf. All right, well, it's shield surfing time. Oh, is this all some scheme to get me to critique your form? Because I'd be happy to do it anyway for you. I do ask for an instruction fee, but you'll get a reward based on how you do at the lesson. Plus, you get hands-on practice. My fee is 20 rupees. Do you want to get started right away? Not right now, I'll do that right after. Oh, really? Don't feel like you need to hold back on my account. Well, you're the boss. If you ever feel like the time is right for a lesson, I'm always here. Hey, that was a pretty rad work before. Rescuing our coach, Selmy. I bet she'd show you how to shred the slopes on a shield. Like, give you challenges, teach you what's what. And if you go shield surfing and your shield breaks, no problem. Come back to the cabin here. I'll give you my very own shield, totally for free. Ha, you wish. All right, well. Okay, here's a straight shot on shield surfing. The most important thing is what shield you choose. So, my man, here's what I'll do for you. I'll give you shield advice. Consider it more thanks for rescuing Teach. Is that shield on your back the one Teach gave you as thanks for saving her? Whoa, in the shield surfing world, there's talk that it fell from the sky, and that it's made of a mysterious material. From the looks of it, seems harder to believe that it's nice and solid, but it is. Easy to slide on too. Mysterious, but it's a good shield for those who really want to slide with ease. All right, well, I'll keep that in mind. For now, I would like to drop it and take my shield back, but I did notice on the walls, I have different shields here. Are any of these not pictured? Okay, I gotta delete some of these in the album, just so that I can make room. I guess I can get these gone, even though they have the little monster symbol, I think it's fine. Delete these, and take a picture of a knight shield. And I'm guessing I can't just run up on the wall and take these, but there we go. Getting a picture for the compendium is the next. Wait, hold on. Could I? Hold on. Okay, now she'll be like, hey, what are you doing? You don't mess with another surfer's shield. All right, well, it's interesting that I never took the picture of it. We got the kite shield, fisherman shield, traveler shield, emblazoned shield. I think that's all that you have around here, except for this one on your back, the traveler shield. You got a wooden shield. Everybody pose for pictures, please. It looks like that's everything around here. Yep, I'm not seeing any other shields. So yeah, I got one extra for the companion, that's always great. So you wanted to show me shield surfing then. If you want an expert's eye on your technique, just say the word. Instruction fee is 20 rupees, that's totally affordable. I see a fire for shield surfing burning behind those eyes. Let's not waste any time getting you to the starting line. All right, here we are. Here we are, the starting line. How do you wanna do this? Want a refresher on how it works before you get surfing? That sounds good. It's a simple sport. We compete to see how fast you can surf to the finish line. We don't race each other so much as we race against the clock. And just to check, you know how to shield surf already, yeah? There's nothing to it. Just make sure you have your shield out, then jump onto it. After that, it's cool if you get off the shield sometimes, and it's totally legal to accelerate and catch some air. The way you reach the finish line doesn't matter much, as long as you get there. It's a pretty flexible sport that way. Why don't we start with you showing me where your skill level's at so I can get a read on your technique? I'll put you on the beginner course for now. I know, but you have to crawl before you can surf. Ooh. If you surf down this slope, you'll come to a big bridge, pass underneath it, and you'll reach the goal. I posted my other two students along the course. If you head towards them, they'll help you steer on the right path. Oh. It's a simple course with a straight path, but don't let that fool you into thinking this'll be a bunny slope. This course is littered with a few obstacles that fell from the sky, so watch out. Most people would surf around them, but some can find ways to put them to good use. Which category are you? If you can clear the beginner course in under 50 seconds, I'll let you move a step up. Time to get started. On your mark, 3, 2, 1, and go. So let's get the surfing straight away, and we really wanna move through this as fast as possible. I don't know if we take a sick jump. Would that I mean, hopefully it helps us save time, but whoa, maybe it won't, who knows? Whoa, here we go. This way, and hurry. I'm trying, I'm hurrying. Oh no, whoa, not what I meant to do, but we're almost there. Okay, I mean to jump a little bit more, there you go. Or is this just like a checkpoint? Oh, it's not anything, okay. Wait, we're just gonna keep going then. Oh, there's monsters over here. Whoa! Oh no, whoa, I can glide during it too? That's cool. Okay, I keep doing that, I don't mean to. I'm just trying to see if there's any buttons that maybe will, whoa! I didn't know I could do tricks. That's cool. Link sounds like he's actually having a lot of fun. We're almost there, but we're almost out of time. No, man, 49.90 seconds. That was close. And stop, that's it. I'll come get you, just sit tight. Wow, we were almost too late. That's great. Your time was 49.90. I knew I saw potential in you. With a time like that, you're ready for the advanced stuff. From now on, the expert course is yours to try. You did it! Welcome to the world of the expert shield surfers. You've proven you can hang with the best. That was a killer run. Whoa, does this make you our rival? So what do you say? I wouldn't mind watching you surf again to give you a few pointers. Sure. Which course are you thinking? Beginner or expert? Let's try the expert course. The expert course, huh? I'm giving out commemorative shields as a reward for completing that one. Although, you look like you have all the shields you can handle. There's no sense in rewarding you a prize you can't carry, so could you make some room before we get started? All right, everyone, back to the cabin before we all freeze solid. Okay, I gotta go back to the cabin, drop a shield, and then go back in. There's no need to rush. Your journey on the slopes is just getting started. Keep working at it and you'll get there. Next time we do this, I'll be wanting to see how you've improved. So let me go ahead and drop a shield and then we'll head back out there. All right, we're back. The expert course is a lot longer than the beginner course. Be sure you know your way to the goal. It's not easy to see in the snow, but do you remember the big bridge that served as the beginner course goal? Surf underneath it and continue straight ahead. After a while, the path will come to an end. That's when you've got to smoothly transition down the curve to the left. Once that's taken care of, it's back going straight ahead. My two students are standing along the course to mark the way. Use them as markers and you shouldn't get lost. Still, it's a long course. I say take whatever route you want as long as you reach the goal. The rules are loose enough so you can get some air or surf on something besides a shield. Your time's what really matters. That said, well, I know I don't really have a leg to stand on after getting stuck in the cave while surfing. Don't get yourself in trouble pushing too hard looking for a new route. That's my #1 rule. Time to get started. On your mark. 3, 2, 1, and go. I don't know what the time was that we were supposed to make. Is it 50 seconds again? I can't imagine. So I'll just try to get to the end of it as soon as possible and we'll see what ends up happening. So I don't want to go just over that way. Show us what you got. I'm trying. Can make some cool tricks like that happen, but I don't think that makes us go any faster. So I gotta be careful. But if I take a look at the map, does it actually, yeah, it shows me. Okay, if I were to just like jump up here, ooh, that didn't work. That didn't work at all. Come on. Really, I was trying to jump up there for a bit of a shortcut. The controls are something that are still to get used to. But maybe if I just follow the main path, I'll be fine. I sure hope so. I mean, before I was fooling around and I can make the time still. Oh, I can even do that if I need to, but I think that once again, burns up time. Whoa. The jump just really doesn't amount to much. We're about to hit 1 minute in. Passing a lot of stuff here. Whoa. Ready, get up here. Whoa, huge jump. Whoa, really build up some speed by going down this way, right? There we go, Link, keep it moving, keep it moving. Come on. Oh, we're gliding. Come on. Don't wanna get hurt on the way down, but there we go. Okay, I got hurt a little bit, but it's fine. We're at 1.5 minutes now. I don't remember if she said that if there was any like, okay, there it is, we're almost there, come on. Come on, keep it going, keep it going. And we made it. So was that enough for the time? Yay. And stop, that's it. I'll come get you, just sit tight. So, wait, 141.43? I don't believe it. Did you just beat my record? I can't believe you beat Coach's record. No, really, my whole worldview is shaken. What a mind-blowing time. I've got to respect the hustle that went into a run like that. Let's see, what other advice can I give you? You know where Russ stands during a run? That spot a little ways down the slope from here? If you hang a left there and go a ways off the course, then down into a ravine, you'll come to a cave where I ran into trouble. All my instincts as a veteran shield surfer tell me that if you could somehow pass through that cave, then surely, actually no, forget I said that. A good teacher wouldn't lead her devoted students anywhere that she herself ended up stuck. That aside, I have a commemorative shield for you. Use this to practice the normal way. No risky cave shortcuts. All right, so we get our own night shield, which I think we've gotten before, but I guess I never took a picture. So what do you say? I wouldn't mind watching you surf again to give you a few pointers. So I guess maybe she's saying that there's a shortcut that way. I don't really know what she's trying to say with that, but I think I'll pass for now. Then let's call it here for today. All right, everyone, back to the cabin before we all freeze solid. So, with that done,
Oh.
there's no need to rush. Your journey on the slopes is just getting started. Keep working on it and you'll get there. Next time we do this, I'll be wanting to see how you've improved. All right, well, thank you for that, Selmy. That was a lot of fun. Okay, so there's one last thing I wanted to do today. Oh, you're selling shields out here? I don't need any of them, but good luck with that. What I do need to do is figure out where that thing was. Where was it? Over this way? It was, because there's you. Here, I'll shoot you a little bit. I got a couple of rupees out of it. Seems pretty worth it. I just wanted to make some money back from before. But this is definitely a whole cave over here. There's gotta be some good stuff. I'm gonna break some of this stuff open. Oh, what did I get? A roasted tree nut. A tree seed roasted to amplify its fragrance gives more hearts than the raw variety. Cool. So I now have some extra inventory space, I suppose. Let's get down this way and into the cave here. Whoa, discovery. Hebra Mountains Northwest Cave. Cool, and it goes down pretty far, but there are little entry points like this where I can, boom, get you. Boom, another bubble gem. Glad to get that so soon. That's our 40th one. We're getting there. Slowly but surely, one little frog at a time. And what's going on in this cave beyond that? There's obviously a shrine somewhere. I don't see anything else here, but it's obviously in this direction. So I guess I don't need to be super specific with exploring stuff as long as I'm getting there. What's inside of here? Doesn't seem like anything. So I will pick up these 2 giant bright bloom seeds. I'll go over here and try to give you guys a ow, that hurt. Quick shot with that one. Let's get over here and then I would like to push you into the water. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, first off, get that. I guess I'm getting a wooden stick. Probably not what I want. Right over here, drop. I'll find something, but just not that. What I do want though is that over there. You can see it in there. Okay, this water is unbearably cold. Don't wanna do that. Come on, no. Come on, I'm out of there. Oh, we got a hardy truffle over this way. How am I getting that? Because unfortunately, I don't think I can just simply reach it. So I should probably try to figure something out. Would this be enough? I can't take that out here because I'm standing at a weird spot. Take it out here. I don't know if it'll float on the water, but I guess as long as it can just, it's like frozen now, whoa, okay. That's gotta be good enough, right? Yes, sort of. Come on, really? Don't push me away. There we go. Got it. And I see these 2 over here. Can I at least get one of them? Gotcha. I need these for the upgrade to one of our gear pieces. Speaking of which, there's 2 more. Got it, okay. Sorry, I'm very focused in on being efficient with everything that we're doing. I'll run back over here. I'll pick this up and I'll bring it to wherever the shrine may need it. I don't know where that'll be, but we'll find out as we go along. And also pick up another hardy truffle. We'll need those eventually. Seems like we need a little bit of everything, huh? Okay, I wouldn't mind just taking a soldier's broadsword. I can combine that with quite a few things. Right up here, the Rutafu shrine, and if I activate this, it'll probably ask me for what I'm holding right now. So this will be the last thing. We get not only a bunch of side quests done today, but also we get a shrine quest done. Side quests, shrine quests, pretty cool. So, the Northwest Hebra Cave Crystal. It seems that you can enter a Shrine of Light if you offer up a crystal. Follow the ray of light to offer up the crystal at the shrine, which is exactly what we're gonna do right now. So, obviously, it makes it seem like the easiest one ever, which sort of was not that hard, but we get that there, and then we can head into the shrine. You who offers the crystal will grant you a light that banishes evil. So, yeah, we did a really great job. I mean, we've done 6 side quests, and this will be our 1 shrine quest. So 7 quests in total is pretty darn good. And we also got another shrine done, so we're stacking up numbers pretty high today. As far as I know, that means that we have 25 side quests remaining, which I'll be trying to get done in future episodes. But, you know, it's a step in the right direction, and that's great. So, Here's another shrine ready and waiting for us. Hopefully just a Raru's blessing, but we'll see in just a moment. And it opens up. So, let's take a look. The Northwest Hebra Cave Crystal. You offered up a crystal and can now enter the Shrine of Light hidden in the Hebra Mountains Northwest Cave. You enter the shrine in order to acquire the Light of Blessing. So it looks like it is exactly what I was hoping it'd be, a Raru's Blessing for the Rutafu-um shrine. So that's pretty cool. And it is going to be a topaz, so nothing too crazy, but still nice to have for sure. I would like to run right over here and get ourselves another orb of light. So I think with this, we'll head back, we'll get an extra heart piece or two, and then it'll be all done for today. All right, so after a long day of lots of quests, we're gonna get right back down here to our emergency shelter and just cash in with whatever. Okay, I've gone in a circle trying to find it. I don't know how I walked past it so often. There it is. All right, so yeah, we should have enough to at least get one heart piece. It might not be much more than that. Yeah, okay, so let's get a heart container, just like that. Awesome. Really happy with the progress today. I mean, obviously, there's still a lot more left to do, but I think there's roughly 25 more side quests to do, a good chunk more of the shrine quests, but we're getting there, and that's all that matters. As long as I'm closer today than I was yesterday, then I consider it a good day, right? So there we go, another extra heart piece right there. Gonna continue bringing peace to the world in the next episode of The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.